What is up, guys? Smallishbeans here, and welcome to BeanCraft. And I like to call this episode Project Zoo, as I believe I'm going to be working on this project for like quite a few episodes, and this is the first of many. So yeah, in my comments I got a lot of people saying zoo is a brilliant idea, so that is what I'm going to be working on this episode, guys. And it's going to probably take a while because I want to make it. Oh, hey Lizzie, how are you doing up there? It's going to be pretty awesome, so I'm going to try and make it a huge zoo. I'm not sure where to do it yet first, but this episode is just going to be like the starters of it all and stuff, and yeah, let's get going to sleep. Alrighty then, so the first thing we have to do is find a location for where we can have the zoo, and I'm going to open up the map quickly. I believe it's that button. No, it's not. Is it that button? There we go. So as you can see, BeanCraft takes up quite a lot of the space, like just this area. Wow, like the new building over there looks really cool, the one over here from up high. So I need a kind of like a big flat space. I know there's definitely one over in that direction because it's kind of near my horses. I think that would be a pretty good place to build it because I want kind of like a flat area to build my zoo on. It can go up and down some hills, and I'm going to make it huge, and I'm going to start off by building like the entrance building sort of thing, and then going to start working on the pens and then like tracks round and stuff, and it's going to be awesome. I'm super mega excited. I hope you guys are as well. I need to like sort this out because it's just like juttering out, and I need to find like these guys are so cramped in here. I think there's like 4 in one of these now. Look at these guys, 3 in there, 2 in there, and I can move all these dudes. Oh hey Harry Potter, to other places. Now that I've got space. Hey duck. And yeah, I'm super duper excited to do it, and I cannot wait. So let's get going. So I'm going to build it over here, I reckon. I think this is a good space because let me just go into creative so I can just show you guys. So yeah, it's quite a huge flattish kind of space over here. It's quite just bland terrain. We got like a pond here. We could use this to our advantage, have like some sort of water park here, which is quite big, so maybe not. That might be too big. The animals might start dying again. I don't want that to happen. Hey lion, what if you could tame lions? I could have lions in my zoo. I'm just super excited. I've only got 1 tree, which is good because I can plant my own and just keep these ones out of the way. I might just knock this out of the way quickly like that. And yeah, I'm gonna fill in like all the sort of ground that's underground like this, and just make it so that not in any way monsters can escape. I might just do that quickly. Okay, so the entrance could be like kind of here. I don't know, like I need to sort of make like a pathway so I can get to it easily. Maybe just like take a little bridge over here so I can get to it a bit easier, because there's no really way across the train tracks at the moment, or the minecart track even. I really need to like replace that with powered rails so I can actually get to my holiday home and back. As I didn't really finish that, so I've got quite a lot of unfinished stuff. Like most of it is finished now. That looks really pretty up there. Look at that. I hope my fairy horse is okay. But yes, I think this area here is quite big and flat, and I think that'd be quite a good starting area for the entrance to the zoo. And I'm just going to make it simple. Alright, I'm just going to start building it, guys, and I'll show you like little bits of progress as it's coming along. So yeah, I'm going to get building. Okay, so I've kind of just finished the gate entrance bit here. We've got a couple of flags on the top. I think they're the same height. Yeah, so I think I might like write zoo across it somehow. I'm not sure or where, but like, no. That looks terrible. Never mind. I don't know how you'd write zoo. And make it look good, so I'll just keep it like that for now. But yeah, we've got the entrance, and I'm gonna have like a little sort of like entrance area here, and then the main zoo is gonna be in that direction. So I'm gonna continue building it because I'm enjoying myself, and yeah, I hope you guys like the little entrance that I've just done, and I'll get started. I've had to make a slight modification for my horse stables as it got in the way, but I've moved the hell, where did that come from? I've moved my Harry Potter Wervin over to the breeding area, so he's safe, so don't worry about him, he'll be fine. These horse stables, and maybe move them, or just like kind of keep them away. Hopefully it should be okay, but we'll see. I might be able to lead them into the zoo, in fact, and have them as part of the zoo. I think that might be quite cool. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so you may be wondering, Joel, what the hell are you doing here? And I've seen these at zoos quite a lot, and I think they're pretty cool, where they have sort of like holes, and they have animals like polar bears and stuff in those holes at zoos. Zoos is starting to sound like not a word. So I thought I would have like one of those right at the entrance to my zoo, and it's quite a big hole. I was actually going to have it bigger, but I made it smaller because I was like, Jesus, that is way too big. But I'm going to have a hole like this at the start of the zoo, and luckily this should be okay, and I can just basically just for the horse stables, just have that as part of the zoo, and just move this up and like have a pathway up there maybe. But I was going to have like some sort of bear maybe in here, like if I can tame bears, but I'm going to continue working on it anyway, and like you'll see when it's done that it's going to look pretty awesome. So let's get going. Not sure if this is a good idea or not, but oh my god, there's water under here, really? What the hell? God damn it. Okay, let's see. Please do not ruin my area. Wow, look at that. That is pretty much precision TNT right there. I think that's about the level I want it to be. Okay, it's starting to look pretty good. We've got like a lot of brick now. We got our first pen, which I've done the walls all the way down to cobblestone. And I think I'm going to use smooth stone for in here and have some bears in. I might put like a lake and maybe a tree in here as well, like so they've got a bit of environment outside for them. But yeah, I'll get started on that, and then I'll finish off this enclosure, and then we'll move on to another one. Okay, so I've finished the panda enclosure, if you want to take a look. So here it is. We have some little sugarcane and a little deserty area with some water for them, and we've got just a random tree in here, a random log, and just some stone, to be honest. And that's basically just it. Nice and simple, but hopefully they'll be okay in there and won't die. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I think it looks pretty cool. So that's enclosure number one. We're going to move on now to another enclosure, and we're going to eventually start putting the wall around. I'm going to put the wall around at the end, as I believe it'll be best then, because then I know what needs to be done and what doesn't need to be done. I think I'm going to have like a little sort of shop sort of thing here, pretend shop here, or something like that. And then there's obviously going to be a pathway leading up to the horses just around here. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I think it looks pretty cool, if you ask me. I'm pretty happy of how it's turned out. And now we're going to move on over here somewhere and build another enclosure. I'll build the path to it later on, but we'll have the enclosure. Where can we have it? Let's have a snake enclosure here. Let's have like the reptile bit just to the left, shall we? So we're going to build a building for that because we want all the reptiles inside. So I'm going to get started on that, and then once I'm done, I will, well, I'll update you as I go along. Let's get going. Okay, so I've started doing the sort of snake slash reptile place. I'm just going with the same style that I've done with all my other Minecraft builds. And this one, this is the entrance here. So you walk in here, and then you've got like a cage here, which has got no glass in it at the moment, so the snakes can get out. Another one here, which has no cage in, and I'm gonna have another one here, and I've got one there. And I'm just gonna like sort of like snake my way around like an actual snake. I could actually make it look like a snake. That'd be really cool. Why didn't I think of that? That would have been cool as hell. Oh well, too late now. But yes, I'm gonna like sort of just move my way around and have like a few pens and cages and stuff and make it look awesome. So yeah, let's continue with that. I've also added this little back room here, so the staff can come in through here and get into this pen there, and then the other one through there, which I thought was pretty cool. Okay, so it's starting to look pretty good now, if you ask me, and I think I'm going to leave it with just those amount of cages for like the animals at the moment, and I'm actually going to build a big bat one at the end where we could have some bats, because you know in zoos it's always like dark and they always have bats in the zoo like this, so I'm going to do it like this, and I think it'll look pretty good. So I will continue it until I'm done. It's just like a little, and most of this video is just gonna be more like, so here I am, and bye again, and then I'm here again. It's like, for me, it's like a good few minutes for the interval, but for you guys it's just nothing. I've actually been and had my dinner in the time that I've started this video, so that's like the sort of time frame we're looking at. I've been working on this for like a good 2 or 3 hours now. Dedication, you see, guys, for like the 10-minute video, whatever it is. But yeah, we're gonna work on this, and hopefully after this I can put a roof on and we will be done. And I think I'll probably call that an episode. I'll try and link them quickly, in fact, and then that'll be the episode. So yep, we'll be back when it is done with the magic of editing now. I don't wanna lose you now, 'cause you're looking right at the other side of me. Okay, so we've got our little bat pen there, and we're going to do a quick walkthrough before we put the roof on. I'll show you guys the entire thing. So we have the entrance here, and we go in, we got a cage on the left, a cage on the right, cage on the left again, we go over here, we got 2 cages, and you can see them from all different sorts of angles. And then we come in here and we have the bat room, which is a massive cage where we can have lots of bats, and we've got like a whole cool section there. And that's it. Ooh, pardon for my hiccup. And we're going to add the roof now and light up the snake area, but this bit in here is going to be very dark because bats like it in the dark, obviously. I nearly said vampires then, but vampires don't exist. Bats do. Okay, so we have done the roof. It's just quite simple. I didn't want to go for anything too extravagant, but we have finished it, and there it is in all its glory. And we're going to take a look inside with the roof on. I've added all the torches to this area, but we've got the reptile area here where we've got all the pens and stuff like this, all the cages, so that's all nice. And then we got the that one where I put a simple single torch in there just so it could have a little bit of light. I might move it, in fact, just to the back wall and then have 2 so it's like matched. But just want a little bit of light in there like that, and I think that looks pretty good. And we should have some bats in there. I haven't filled up the cages yet. I'm going to do that another time. But I think the reptile section is looking really good, guys. And I'm really happy with that bit and the panda bit, and I'm going to link them now quickly, just kind of a path down. So there we go, we've got a little small path there to the reptile area, and we're going to move on and further and past that, so the path will eventually just like turn around and go along the side of this building. And blimmin' heck, guys, I'm really excited about this zoo. I'm not going to lie, I'm really enjoying building it. It's been a fun time for me to build, but I think I'm going to call it an episode because I've built quite a lot and I spent quite a long time building. I need to get this edited and stuff like that. So yes, thank you for watching this episode of BeanCraft. I hope you'd enjoyed. Leave a like of what and comment and tell me what sort of cage I should build next. What could I do? And yeah, until then, I will see you another time. To infinity and beyond! Oh my god!